You ready, Mary?
Yep. We are.
All right, good evening. We'll call the March meeting of the Jasper County Board of Zoning Appeals to order. Those present, if you please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We do have a quorum, all 5 members present. So first order of business would be the approval of the February 26 minutes. Those were sent out by Kelly earlier this month. Any questions, comments, additions, deletions, or a motion to approve? It's been moved to approve. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded. All those in favor of approving the February minutes signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Minutes are approved. We have one cause this evening for the BZA. It's BZA-4-26. Timothy Bultema. Special exception in Walker Township. If the applicant would please come forward to the microphone, make sure it's turned on. It should be blue when you turn it on, and state your name and address for the record.
Hold it down.
There you go.
Tim Boltema. What was I supposed to?
Name and address.
5342 North State Road 49.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. You have, just tell us why you're here.
Rezoning for a business.
You mean special exception?
Yeah.
Okay. It says mechanic work. You want to
Yeah.
elaborate on that or anything?
Fixing cars.
Okay. You guys, it's up your guys' way, I think, right? Did you see anything map wise or anything? Any questions for the applicant?
I drove past on the way here. Your building looks real nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks real good. And I saw on the map, it's not there on the, but it's drawn.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
last year or something we put it up. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think Google Maps is updated.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice.
So you own the house to the
South of that barn.
south, okay?
Are you thinking primarily automotive and truck?
Probably automotive.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly automotive, I would think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Will customers' vehicles be stored outside, inside?
I would primarily think they would be inside. Maybe 1 or 2 would be outside next to it, but
Mhm. Okay. If they're stored outside, do you have any plans for any fencing for security?
in the future, I'd like to make like a little gravel parking lot and then
Mhm.
put like white fencing,
Mhm.
probably 30 yards off the street,
Mhm.
just to kind of hide them from
Sure.
eyesight or whatever.
That'd look good, yeah.
Do you plan to do any tire related work?
Probably not any tires.
Any signage planned?
Haven't really thought of that.
Mhm.
Purely mechanical, not body work, right?
Not body work, no.
Just yourself, or we have employees?
I don't think it would be any employees, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes. I don't plan on having any employees, no.
Have you been doing mechanical work in the past?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
just gonna branch out on your own?
Right.
That's good, yeah.
Any other questions for the applicant at this time? Okay, you can have a seat for a second. We'll open it up to public comment on this particular cause, BZA-4-26. Does anyone wish to speak? Once, twice. Okay, we'll bring it back to the Board of Zoning here for further discussion. I see the answers to the findings of facts were put there on the back. Not the questions that were asked, but his answers are back there. I know for reference, since I've been on this board, we've had several, I'll say several, a few of these come forward. And I know from my standpoint, I always appreciate the applicant doing that because we know that there are businesses that pop up that don't go through the process. So I think I commend the applicant for bringing it forward before he starts operation.
Doing it the right way.
Yeah, doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see that it's, this type of business, home business is allowed in A2, so that's a good thing. And to me, it seems like it fits all the criteria.
The only thing that concerns me is we have others and we tend to limit the outside storage of vehicles. You might want to,
Can we limit it until he gets a fence built and adjust it if he gets one done?
you could, I think. I mean,
He's trying to get a start.
maybe just limit it to visible outdoor storage.
Limit by number of vehicles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I think we've done that before. Do you remember how many?
I don't.
It was a similar type of business,
Right.
one mechanic, and I do remember that, north of town, we,
Mhm.
2 or 3 or something outside.
Can I ask the applicant a question?
Yeah, if you want to come back up,
Absolutely.
sir.
So I take it you probably have lifts in the building or maybe.
Yeah, no lifts right now, but yeah, kind of have my eyes on one.
Based on your layout, how many cars you inside?
I guess the most I've had inside currently is 8 without a lift, so probably 7 maybe comfortably.
If you put lifts in, I mean, or would your lifts be probably your vehicle storage?
Well, if I'm working on one on it,
Yeah, right.
then yeah, they're
Like you
probably
don't have a door on the back.
no
All
door.
your doors are front.
Yeah,
So I mean, if he could fit, you fit 8, you'd think you'd maybe want to limit it, he can fit quite a few cars.
Mm-mm.
You don't really need the outside storage, you probably limit it to half of that.
yeah.
So you could put 4.
So you're suggesting 4
Yeah, I
outside?
mean, I'm just kidding.
Yep.
Okay, he can fit enough inside, he looks,
Yeah, I really don't need outside storage.
Yeah.
but you don't know if I can do.
Right.
Got your shower.
Do you have any like gravel around the building or to the back of it?
There's no gravel on the back of it. The south side is gonna get landscaped within the next month or so.
Okay.
The north side is just grass.
Mhm. I was just thinking if you had outside cars,
Right,
in back would be ideal. Wouldn't be
right,
seen,
right.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's also a kind of customer safety for their,
keep it off of.
yeah, I mean, it's more safe for them.
The more tucked away they are, the less
Right,
people screw
right.
around with them. Yeah,
Because it seems like when you have a car repair shop and you had all these cars parked out front, it looked like a junkyard, no one
Yeah.
likes that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good discussion. Any other questions or anything for Dave? You got anything? So what do you guys think?
I like the 4-car thing.
Yeah.
Limit of 4 cars outside.
Do you want to limit, if they need to be, what would that be, to the
West.
west
Yeah.
of the shed? Is that something you'd like to put in there?
It'd look best until you get a fence up,
Do you think you could manage that?
I could probably do that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you'd have to have a way to get them back there and, obviously weather like this, you can't
Yeah.
go through the yard, right? So,
Put gravel.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
Well, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah. Price is going up.
Well, do you guys want to put together a motion with those stipulations?
Special exception with the stipulation that until a fence is up, he would only have 4 cars parked outside.
West side preferred, right? Yeah.
West side preferable.
Or just, let's say we either say west side or we just say outside. We got it.
Yeah.
So
South.
outside.
I
Okay.
second that.
Moved and seconded. Kelly, do you have that motion down? Okay. Do you have your copy by chance?
I don't believe so. No.
Why?
And I don't have the actual questions.
Yeah.
You've got them. There we go. Okay. Um. Let me read the question, or you have your answers?
Kelly's got it.
Okay, he's got it. He's got it, I guess. Okay.
8,000.
Yeah, if you'd read I think he's got it. So if you'd read there's 6 of them. If
The
you,
I and then read the I answer.
yes, and then stop and let us vote on each one.
Okay.
And again, there's 6. So if you want to go ahead with number 1.
The proposed special exemption is consistent with the purpose of the zoning district in the Jasper County Comprehensive Plan. Yes, it is consistent with the purpose of the zoning plan as it will not affect the land and agricultural around the business. The land will not be disrupted as no water or waste will come from a building, and all waste will be disposed of properly.
Okay. All those in favor of number 1 signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, go ahead with number 2.
The proposed special exemption will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. No, it will not injure the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. The health in the community will be thought of with all discussions made about the business. It will be beneficial to the community as it will help those who need help with their vehicles at a reasonable cost.
All those in favor of number 2 signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, number 3.
The proposed special exemption is in harmony with all adjacent land uses. Yes, it is in harmony with all the land uses. It will not alter the use of the land or the water in the surrounding area. It will not affect the farmland that is around the building. There are no waterways to be harmed by us.
All those in favor of number 3 signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, number 4.
The proposed special exemption will not alter the character of the district. No harm will be done to the environment when the business is opened and running.
Wait, that's different than what you had.
Wrong question.
Number 4.
No, it will not majorly impact the property value.
One more
One
up.
more up.
No, it will not alter the character of the district as the building is already there.
All those in favor of number 4 signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, number 5.
The proposed special exemption will not substantially impact property value in an adverse manner, and consider whether neighborly property will suffer any major negative impacts. So I was no, it will not majorly impact the property value of the surrounding neighbors and or land. It will just be a small business with reasonable work hours.
All those in favor of number 5 signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, and number 6.
I have an answer, but no question.
I can read it for you. I don't have it either. Used to have them passed out to us. Well, here, I got it here, Todd, from my minutes. I'll read the question here. So the strict application of the terms of the ordinance, or never mind, that's something different. Sorry about that.
Wrong one.
No appreciable environmental
wrong.
harm.
There you go. Yeah, so here we go. No appreciable environmental harm will result from the use allowed by the special exception, or if such harms could result, such resulting harms are eliminated or reasonably mitigated by the best practices taken by the applicant or others in relation to the use of the special exception. Go ahead with your answer.
No harm will be done to the environment when the business is opened and running. All waste from the business, such as oil and other fluids from vehicles, will be disposed of properly in specific containers There are concrete floors in the barn, so anything that is spilled will not go into the ground. If any fluids are spilled in the barn or by the barn, they are cleaned up in a timely manner to avoid harm to the environment.
All those in favor of number 6 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All those in favor of adopting these findings as fact signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, so it's approved. Thank you. That's all we had on our agenda tonight. Next meeting,
April 20th.
so I know that's getting into planting time and things, so communication with Kelly would be great. So we can make sure we have a quorum, and if not, at least let the applicant know.
Okay.
Already have done.
Get my beans in.
But you'll be there then, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Entertain a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Seconded. All those in favor of adjourning this meeting signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you. Good luck with your cleanup. Glad everything, at least you, no injuries and property can be replaced.
Exactly.
How are you? They're good. You? Good.
You prefer your way back?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Steve.
Right here.
I see it again.
Always something.
Yeah, everybody
See your time up.
See ya.
I did. You all right over there?
Yeah, but.
Huh?
It's drafty.
It's drafty everywhere today.
Good. How are you? You made it.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, luckily the.
We're out snowing.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are.
That happened. They go in spurts.
Yes.
I think we're taking safety on that.
Okay.
No.
If you need a hand, let us know.
I don't know what.
Depending on, I think we'll probably only take either one steer or one half. Whatever, it'll start family in there.
I think we're gonna wind up doing one of each two. Last year, because it's kind of coaching or steer right now. Okay. Right. I don't. The question at first is this, and I'm getting a little nervous. Oh, yeah.
It's just time and money, Ryan. It's all good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right. So we'll call the March meeting of the Jasper County Plan Commission to order. We do have a quorum. Looks like, is it Scott's not here, right? It's the only one not here, Scott Bockert.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have 8. So we do have a quorum. We already did the pledge with the Board of Zoning. So first item on the agenda is approval of the February 26 minutes. Those were sent out. Pretty short and detailed. Any questions, comments, and or motion on those minutes?
Make a motion to approve.
Moved by Todd to approve. Do we have a second? Seconded by Ryan. All those in favor of approving the February 26 minutes signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, minutes are approved. We have a number of causes, 4, and they're kind of all similar. Do you want to kind of explain that, Mary?
Yes. So we have some I-2 zoning districts out in the county that are either from an old use, possibly been a rezone over time for a specific use that never got followed through with or put in. Or, well, basically 2 of those and 1 or 2 that were an old use. And we feel like there's no reason for them to be I-2, industrial out there in the middle of the ag country. So as a plan commission, it was requested that I make these applications to rezone them back to the ag, the A1 that they once were. The first 2 actually would have been what used to be Biggs's Junkyard. and the property got split. Once it got all cleaned up and it was no longer a junkyard, it got split. So Pat and Melissa Biggs still own a fair portion of it, and Mark and Shelley Hurley have the tillable acreage. And, you know, there's no reason for that to be I-2 out where it's located. So we got all the notices sent out, sign on the property, sent them to the letters to the landowners, letting them know why we were doing what we were doing by certified mail, and we've received them all back. And received a phone call from one of the owners on this, right? You didn't hear from Hurley's, right? So, and they were perfectly fine with it, so.
So we have had no objection from the actual owners. of the
Not at
property.
all, not at all. So,
What about the other two?
okay, the other two, one was, you may remember it even, it was a rezone for what was once known to possibly become one day Project Ribeye
Oh, yeah.
up on the corner of 10 and 10, actually, across from Castonia's, and, you know, that project died. I don't know that the property ever really, changed hands for that matter, but the area was zoned to I-2. And it's, I mean, I-2 is what the proper use was for the meat industry that was supposed to go there, but there are a lot of I-2 uses that really probably don't necessarily fit that area. And if we leave it I-2, one of those uses can go in there with a simple building permit. So we never heard from the owners on that one either. The sign was out there for the 10 days. They got their letter, they signed for it. I mean, you know, notices were all done properly on that as well. We'd like to just take it back to the A1 that it originally was.
And then the last
And then the
one,
very last one is actually on 49, right out for 1400 North. That is the entrance, one of the entrances into NIPSCO. And it was rezoned at the time, which I don't recall what year that was, but at the time, it was for a possible proposed gas peaker. And it was another company. It wasn't even NIPSCO. It was like a third party company. And it never went any further. The project died off, and now we've got that property sitting there also as I-2 continues to be farmed every year. It's ag land, and I feel like it should be reverted back to ag. And we never heard from the owner on that one either.
Todd, are we good to kind of discuss these all together? Or should we eat back each one, or what do you?
You can probably discuss them all together, but I think you ought to vote on them individually.
Mhm.
Okay, so motion and would be needed for each one
Yeah.
in a second. Okay.
Was this brought up like by you, Mary, just kind of seeing things, or like how did this all come to the?
Commissioners were involved in the discussion as well.
Okay. Because I remember Lee McGarris, that was right
Yes.
before solar,
Mhm.
and
It
the
was.
whole Sierra NIPSCO shut down, and they were
That's
gonna
right.
put gas peaker
That
plant there
is
to
correct.
supplement the energy for everybody.
Right.
So we thought that was gonna go. I think
Mhm.
you might have been on. I'm not sure. You might have been you. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I
Right.
remember that.
Oh.
So we thought that was gonna supplement things that.
You got anything from she said commissioners, so.
I faintly remember part of that conversation, but I think we're just in favor of cleaning the map up a little bit, is what it amounts to. Yeah, I'm looking at even Lee's property over here. You can see just out of an 80 section, it's about 20 acres maybe. So,
I thought it was only a couple acres.
It was, I believe, 30.
Okay.
yeah, maybe out
Mhm.
of an 80. Okay, that makes sense.
30 is what I remember.
Right.
The, is this, did you guys do a review kind of countywide on the parcels then?
We did.
Okay.
We
So
don't
this-
have a lot of industrial zoned.
So is it
areas
all of them
out
pretty much that aren't currently,
For the I-2s it is, other than a few small ones that were only a couple acres in size that actually have a residence on them. So currently they're not,
Okay.
you know, there's no room for anything else on those.
Okay.
Anything that had any size to it that could possibly have some of these uses, like the very first one in that district's an asphalt plant. Well, not everywhere is a perfect spot for an asphalt plant.
Better to come back before the board.
Correct. Yeah, it's not saying you can't have an asphalt
Right.
plant, but bring us the site and we'll go from there.
Good discussion. Any other discussion on any of those four? If not, we'd enter, or I guess I should, open it up to public comment on, I guess, any one of those four rezones. Going once, twice. Okay, now we'll bring it back. And again, further discussion and or, per our legal advice that we would, do a motion in a second and then vote on these individual.
I'd make a
Individually.
motion to approve the rezone from I2 to A1 for cause number PC-8-26.
Okay, moved and seconded. All those in favor of approving the rezone on cause PC-8-26 signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, so that goes as favorable recommendation. What's the date? Commissioners meeting,
6th,
April 6th.
April
Okay,
6th.
okay. What about the next one or?
Make a motion to rezone I2 to A1 on cause PC-9-26.
Moved and seconded to approve the rezone for PC-9-26. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so that one as well goes as a favorable recommendation to the April 6th Commissioners meeting. So there's two left.
Make a motion to approve PC-10-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve the rezone for PC-10-26. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that one as well goes as a favorable recommendation for the April 6th meeting. And then we have one more.
Move to approve the rezone for cause PC-11-26, rezone I2 to A1.
Moved and seconded to approve the cause PC-11-26 rezone. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Okay, that one as well goes as favorable recommendation to the April 6th meeting. We have one cause left, PC-12-26. It's an amendment to the UDO maximum height requirement. It was included in the packet there. Mary, any background on this one?
The background on this one is the maximum height requirement in the I2 district and the HI district, which is high impact industrial, is currently 60 feet. These things haven't been looked at for many years, and it was felt that with some industrial uses out there, an increase would be beneficial. So the request is to requesting to change it to 75 feet for the primary structure on the parcel in the I2 and the HI district. And that was also commissioner's request.
Okay.
So this would allow the benefit for a full 2 stories.
What's that?
This would allow the benefit for a full 2 stories
Okay.
that way.
Okay. Any other questions or discussion? Questions for Mary? Anything?
Always change it again.
What's that, Vince?
Is that enough? Are we gonna have to revisit this again soon, or? I guess I'm just kind of curious what.
I
Been
would
a
have
while
no way of
since-
knowing that.
Yeah. Any idea what other counties
That's what I
have?
was gonna ask.
I do not currently. I do not.
It's 15 feet. That's not.
I guess it could be
Right.
revisited if that applicant comes to the table.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this is just the height for the building.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
She said the primary structure.
Yeah.
So that'll get you the top end. So that'll give you a
Definitely.
opportunity for utilities on top, things like that.
Good discussion. Anything else? Okay, I'll open it up to the public again on this particular cause, PC-12-26. Do we have anyone wishing to speak? Okay, we will bring it back to the Plan Commission here. Further discussion and or motion?
Make a motion to approve the amendment to the UDO.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the amendment. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Okay, so this is- as well goes to the commissioners with a favorable recommendation on April 6th.
Brian.
Ryan and Jake. Jake had the second, yeah. What'd you say? Next meeting was April 20th?
Yes. I believe so.
Might have heard me say it. I know it's
Right.
hopefully the weather's favorable, planting, tiling, whatever. So if you're not going to be here, please give Kelly and Mary as much notice as possible so that we don't have an applicant show up and we don't have a quorum. So, and there's things that can be done to dance around that if we need to, but so. Anybody got anything else? Entertain a motion to adjourn?
Sport.
Second. All those in favor of adjourning this meeting signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned. Cheers, Jake, or something. That's fine.
Oh, my gosh.
I read it.
But you
dressed up.
Yeah, I did that. I read it and then.
It took me longer to drive down here than it did for this meeting.
We used to do that.